What's your name, buddy? What's your dad's name?
Charlie.
Charlie. Charlie, how old is Charlie?
62.
62 years old, about to jump on this. This is a KTM?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was elegant.
Oh, let me see if I can get started.
And he's about to smoke that Miata that just took off. Have a good ride.
He's crazy, man. He's crazy. Fucking 62, brother.
62 years old. Here we go. Here we track, baby. So the first stretch is pretty calm and easy, nothing too difficult. You're doing about 40 miles per hour or so until you get into the first curve. But even the first curve was pretty simple. You can hold off at about 30, 35 and just keep going. We do come up to a curve here that's pretty much like a blind curve, and I wouldn't say it's an actual blind curve. It felt more like a U-turn. You know, these so-called switchbacks that we run into here are legit U-turns. They're really tight, and they don't seem like it on the video, but trust me, when you're there, they really switch back pretty tightly. So you do run into a few blind curves that you have to slow up for, but nothing major. If it's saying 15 miles per hour, yeah, you want to do 15, if not 10, because you see nothing. And you come around that bend and try to find where the path is going. I can imagine if, you know, these guys who are used to it, who've lived here a while and are familiar with the road, are going to have a much easier time taking these turns. But for our first time, this was tough. This was a tough one right here. We pull up behind this RV camper, and this guy is going 10, 15 miles per hour, which was even slow for me. So this was a little upsetting, kind of dragged through for a little bit. You know, the common courtesy here is to pull over on one of the pull-offs so you can let the traffic behind you through. We've passed like 3 or 4 of these, and the guy just stayed on there, going slow. He really shouldn't have been on this road, or at least pull off on one of these pullovers to let all the bikes and cars behind him through. This guy was really annoying. I mean, he was literally riding his brakes the entire way, and you're going 10 to 15 miles per hour. I'm not even sure why you need to ride brakes, but we'll fast forward through this and get over to the first overlook, where we decided to just pull over and wait until he finished his ride and we can get back on and finish ours. Sit behind this guy. Yeah.
That trailer was creeping in.
I barely beat you.
Yeah.
SUV cars that just would not. Just because I'm a car don't mean you don't need to get over and get out of my way too.
Yeah, and that guy, he missed 2 pull-offs, and now I'm like, oh, I'm just fucking waiting.
I hate waiting, so like I said,
I mean, not that we're going fast, but we're going way faster than that.
I
Jesus
got
Christ.
he's
Going like 10 miles an hour.
But this is beautiful. Look at this
tell you what,
overlook
you guys
here.
are ready to pull out. I'll see if you guys can hang with me, and if so, I'll make sure I pull over.
Well, I guarantee you, I won't hang with you.
I got 4 wheels, man. You only got 2.
Yeah, but
You got a way better lead.
you got a
angle on that
cage.
thing.
I don't.
That ain't much of a cage, but
That's true. Look at this.
yeah, great view.
Awesome view. Dam down there.
They're all down there shooting shit. You saw that or not? Got in my car. We were all still standing there chatting. Yeah, I caught his ass. I caught him before I hit here. This is where he pulled off. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
So after about 30 minutes of listening to the 50-year-old wannabe Chad guy talk, we decided to hop back on since we figured the RV had probably cleared the road by then. And we were clear sailing all the way to the end. No one in front of us, no one behind us. So let's go ahead and check out this ride. You can see it turn by turn, our reaction. You'll hear some scraping going on. It's actually a really fun road. Had a lot of fun doing this road, but it is difficult. Definitely don't recommend it for no newbie. we really started to get into a lot of turns rather quickly. Once you get into the groove of things, it only takes about a few minutes, but once you get into the groove of things, you start to quickly realize that as soon as you get out of a turn, you set up for your next turn when you see that turn coming. As soon as you see that next turn coming, you want to start setting up for it so you can take it properly. And but I really got into the groove of things here, and I was flowing pretty smoothly, probably doing about 30, 40 miles per hour. And then when you get to the switchbacks or blinds, you got to slow down. Obviously, it's about 15, sometimes even 10. If you know how to trail brake, then this is a great road to do trail braking. To allow you to move at faster speeds and control your braking properly. But if you don't, then I would just focus on your rear brake. You'll see here, I'll get into some scraping and crossing the line. Now, this is definitely something you don't want to get into. Crossing the line is not good, especially if someone's coming the other way. You're just asking for trouble. We got lucky there, but then I refocused, kind of set myself back up again, and kept going. Now let's check out the rest of the ride. I really got into the groove of things here, started scraping a lot of pegs. That's just telling me that I'm really leaning into the bike well and really cutting my corners really good. I enjoyed the rest of this ride, and yeah, it's smooth sailing from here. I didn't cross any double yellows again, and just enjoyed the ride and got my picture taken, as you see here. You can get a copy of the photos online. You have to look and see what the name of the photographer was. There's several of them along the route. I think there's Killboy, there's 129 photos, 129 Slayer photos. There's a few others. You just have to remember roughly around what time you rode the Dragon, and you kind of have to do a whole search, so because there's a lot of photos in there. But eventually you'll find it. You can go on there and pick the photos that you like, pay for them, put them in your cart, download them, or they can print them out for you and mail them to you, whatever. But yeah, it was pretty cool. at this point, we're nearly at the end of the ride here. And let me just say that this is a physical workout to go through all this. It's only 11 miles, but you know, when it's your first time, you're white knuckling this, and you're really trying to get through this with all these turns. 11 miles doesn't seem a lot, but 11 miles at 318 curves, yeah, that's a lot, and you're starting to feel it, and it's does a good job of working out that upper body of yours. Wish it would work out my belly more, but but you know, I did get a workout up top, and it was still fun to do. I would definitely do it again, and we're just gonna let this roll through to the end of the video, and you'll get our final words and reaction at the end. Coming up on the last couple of miles here, and about to cross the state line into North Carolina, and looking forward to finally making it to the end of the Dragon, seeing Deals Gap, and taking our photos. Let's finish this one off. shit. That was amazing. Oh, that was fun. Yeah. That was totally fun, man. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture here. All right, Milt. You just completed the Tail of the Dragon. How you feeling?
Man, I tell you, it was dangerous. I tell you this much in it, but it was hard. It was work, but it was well worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely all.
That was a lot of work,
it was
man.
work
That was definitely a
and
lot
all
of work.
worth it.
Yeah.
Because it's no joke. You
Here,
gotta stay in your
I'll
lane.
switch to this side, and then we'll go from there.
You gotta stay in your lane. If you don't stay in your lane, man, you're pretty much toast.
Yeah, that was. God, it was fun though. I mean,
It was fun.
That's
It
a
was
lot
fun.
of.
It's adrenaline rush for sure. Of not, you know what I mean? Of making it through there, you know what I mean? So, because there was a lot of turns. Oh my God, so many.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many there are turns.
It's 311.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh wow. 311?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I didn't think it was that many, but that.
Yeah.
But
we were turning. It's just constant turning.
I'm just saying though, but it just is. Jesus Christ. That's why it was work.
Yeah. You actually, when you get to the end, if you're not used to it, especially us being from Chicago, you know, we're used to straight country roads and you know swooping curves.
No, this
is a hard turn.
This is a hard turn. Hard, real hard left turn.
15 miles per hour.
Right turn
means 10.
Yeah.
That type of shit. And you know,
It was,
never got out of second. I never got out of second.
I had to pop out of first and out of second. I got into third at one point, you know what I mean? And then I had to pop back to second, and then at times I had to come back to first. At times.
No, I never got out of second.
I had to because I had no power and on the turn that I.
If you're a front brake user, I would suggest you learn how to use your back brake.
I don't use my front brake.
Yeah, well, but there's people who do. There's a lot of guys that like their front brake.
I couldn't even use my front brake at all.
I didn't. I did a lot of engine braking and rear brake when I absolutely had to. Because I know if I hit that front brake, I'd have gone right over the bike.
Yep.
And it was scary.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a lot of fun. It is very, very taxing on your body.
Oh my God.
You're constantly moving.
Yeah.
And not to mention, you're a little nervous, so you're white knuckling everything.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah,
And,
my hands went numb a couple times
So
because you're white knuckle. Yeah.
by the time you get to the end, I mean, shit, I was a little sore.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I loved it.
Absolutely.
And we're here at Deal's Gap now.
This is
the Dragon. Cool place. Look at all these bikes. Yeah, this is definitely something to do once in a lifetime. Yeah. If it's not on your bucket list, it should be. This is one of those places. Now, if you're a new rider, forget about it. You know, I would say get a couple of years under your belt, get some practice. You know, practice your U-turns, practice your slow speed riding, because you got to really have good balance, and then come and do it. Because you know, if you're coming out here and you think that, you know, it's just a few turns. No, it's not. This is a lot more difficult than people think it is. You know, I understand why there's so many crashes. You look over here, look at it's the Tree of Change. All the people that have crashed here. So keep that in mind. All right, we out. We'll see you on the next one.